27F, my ex-fiancé showed up at the most inconvenient time. I was engaged when I was in my early 20s to someone who I was convinced was my soulmate. However, the highs were so high and the lows were so low. We were both incredibly immature, very broke, and dealing with severe mental health issues. I had a miscarriage in early 2016 and was barely able to leave my bed for 3 weeks. Later on I was diagnosed with grief-induced psychosis, and I decided that my relationship was something I needed to run away from. I went out on my own, and it was messy. We cut off all contact and both struggled immensely because of it. We saw each other because we ended up at the same bar in early 2018, and that was the first time we spoke in 2 years. We spent the night together, both sobbed like babies practically the whole time, and then he told me he couldn't give me what he wanted to and I moved out of the city. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, he contacted me to tell me that he made the biggest mistake letting me go in 2018. Currently, I have been in another relationship, 30M, for a little over a year and things have been okay. We just signed a lease together, and have recently been healing our relationship from him being unfaithful. A little over a week ago, I saw my ex, 30M. I can't describe how normal and comfortable it felt. Now I feel like I'm in mourning. The current guy I'm with is a very nice and good person. I just don't know if I can trust him again. I love both of them but in different ways. I don't know what to do. Has anyone been in this situation before? Too long did not read. My ex-fiancé has showed back up at the most inconvenient time and I don't know what to do about it. Edit. Thanks so much everyone for your replies. This blew up so much more than I anticipated. 1. I am currently in therapy, have been for 10+ years. 2. I did not find out my significant other cheated on me till after we moved in together. 3. I do not plan on jumping into anything with anyone. Was just looking for perspective and seeing if anyone has been in my boat. 4. I have taken time to do a lot of self-work in the interim, including working on degrees, dating myself, working on my mental health. I think it's a very bad idea to move in with your current boyfriend if you're having concerns and doubts. And fantasizing about getting back with your ex is just the cherry on top to know you probably shouldn't be in this relationship. Current guy is obviously not a nice guy if he cheated. Why are you moving in with a guy that you've only been with for a year and he's already cheated on you? This is supposed to be the honeymoon period, and he already poisoned the well. Are you really going to go the distance with a guy who couldn't keep it together for a single year? He's a nice and good person, is it odds with, he cheated on me and I'm not sure I can trust him? And how is your answer to infidelity, let's move in together? Also you seem incredibly meh about him. I don't understand what you are doing here. It sounds to me like your ex came back at the perfect time, because regardless of whether or not you give him another shot, or if it does or doesn't work out, it should be a wake-up call that you're settling with the current guy. Your current guy is not a good person or a nice guy. He cheated on you. You deserve better. I would dump your boyfriend. You can give your ex another chance if that's what you want to do or find someone new. Definitely wouldn't stay with the cheater. I say give your ex a chance like there's no future with the guy you're with cause he cheated. Keep your place by getting a roommate to take over your boyfriend contribution. Most landlords, in my opinion, not fact, would welcome this solution over a broken lease. If you can get out of that lease with the new guy then you should. If he was unfaithful, then it's a bad idea to sign a lease with him at this time. I hope you find someone better than the both of them. There's someone out there, trust me. It sounds like being single and sorting things out for yourself might be the best option. You sound like you need some time away from relationships. You're hesitant to move in with your current and can't get over your ex. You'd be amazed at how clear your mind can be with some peace from everything. I think it's funny how quickly people suggest a breakup as a way to solve a problem. Especially if OP lives with their partner. Do you know how difficult it is to break a lease, find a new place, put down a new security deposit and move all your shit? It's hard as hell. In any case, I would say that whatever you do, do not leave your current partner for the sole reason of getting back with your ex. You do not want that kind of energy to follow you in your next relationship. If you don't think you can work out the trust issues with your current partner, then break up with them. But don't leave because of romanticized, right person, wrong time, feelings. You'll always be wondering if you made the right decision when things get difficult in the relationship. Neither guy sounds like a prize. The current boyfriend isn't faithful, which probably makes the grass is greener, and nostalgia run high with the ex. You don't have to choose either. It's perfectly okay to choose yourself, Be single, take care of you. The least bullshit is just that, a bullshit excuse. Ex-love of your life coming back after your current guy cheater sounds like excellent timing to me. Either way, kick the current fella to the curb. 1 year is too short to try to heal from infidelity, plus I promise you it will be a repeat occurrence. You are not ready for any romantic relationship. You describe the first guy as the love of your life and the second as the guy who cheated on you. I honestly think you won't be able to stop thinking about the first guy until you give him another chance. But if it ends badly, I hope you're able to walk away for good. Neither of these sound like healthy relationships. If he cheated on you after a year, what does that tell you? A year is not a very long time. I would cut the current one. The current guy I'm with is a very nice and good person. If he was unfaithful, he is not a nice and good person. You seem to have a very dramatic approach to relationships. I doubt you'll be happy with either of these options until you can learn to be happy with yourself. The grass is always greener, thinking will just send you in loops. Throw both men in the dumpster. Seriously. Early 20s to now, how much time have you spent by yourself? No offense of course, but you need to be okay in your own skin, by yourself, and happy with that before you bring someone into your world to share it with. Otherwise, just don't settle. Ever. I don't know about your ex, but you definitely shouldn't be with this new guy. This is above Reddit's pay grade. Get a therapist who has experience with couples counseling, but see them individually. Both sound like less than ideal relationships, to be honest. Honestly, maybe think about leaving both and finding someone trustworthy and not toxic. Geez. You need to be single for a while and find yourself. Learn to stand on your own financially and emotionally before being involved with anyone. And #X200B. Also, an ex is an ex for a reason. Stop romanticizing him and remember the reasons you're not together. Maybe you and your ex have matured enough, maybe not. I don't know if going back to the ex is the right answer, but staying with a cheater definitely isn't the answer. I would say be single for at least 6 months and then re-evaluate. This is like the reverse of the unbearable lightness of being. I think they are both bad ideas, but I certainly understand the nature of minimizing problems when you aren't currently addressing them and they only live rent-free in the back of your mind. It's a much different story when those issues are very much in the present and you have to deal with them, but that is never going to change, it seems, with either of these, perhaps no one, until you get yourself sorted and seek out healthier relations. I've been in your shoes. And I wish I would have just said goodbye to both parties for the time being and spent some by myself to think. Honestly, temporarily removing yourself from both of them is the best option in my opinion. If they both have real feeling for you, they will be there in the end. Neither of these guys are the right guy for you. Cut both of them out of your life and hold out for the guy who makes you feel calm. Who you trust and trusts you. Who is obsessed with you and lets everyone know it. You are literally wasting your time with both of these guys. Can you just not be with either? Going back to exes is a bad idea, as is boyfriends who cheat. I say remove both from your life. Venus is retrograde. Brings exes back into the picture. Maybe the truth is that neither of them is good for you. You need to break it off with your current BF. Also, your ex is an ex for a reason. Never take back an ex, it's like going backwards in life. To me it sounds like you are in a place where you should be with neither of them and allow yourself time to heal and figure out what you really want in a partner. Get back with the ex. It's meant to be. You kind of glossed over the history of infidelity in your current relationship. Just remember that this isn't an either-or situation. You can date someone else or just be single. Don't box yourself in. They're both garbage partners. Don't date either of them and figure out why you keep getting drawn to these awful people. I say to hell with them both. Girl, you need to raise your standards. Have you ever tried being alone? Red flag, break up with the cheater. Go back to the one that actually cares about you. I can't believe you are still with a man who hurt you this badly. There's more than just 2 men in the world. Don't be weak. Leave them both and improve yourself. Glad you've dumped the victim mentality by going to therapy. Forget about relationships and get away from both of them. Spend time with yourself and realize your value. You'll have a lifetime ahead of better mental health and better relationships if you take this time to get to know yourself. I would stay away from both guys. Seems like you got many issues. I think even if you got a good partner and healthy relationship, you would leave that guy for someone who bring chaos to your life. Woman like you love chaos more than little finger, got. You attract toxic people like a magnet. You chose those men in your life. You are the one who chose that ex and present cheater boyfriend because you believe that's what you deserve. Your life and your responsibility. I wouldn't tell you to find a better man. Because what if you destroy that guy's life? If you want toxic lifestyle, just continue that without harming anybody else. Even if he didn't cheat, the way Op describes him is a definite sign he's not right for her. If I overheard my partner tell someone about me, she's nice and a good person, and things with us are okay, I would be heartbroken and also insist on breaking up. Least passionate shit I've ever heard. Break up, your heart isn't in it. If you decide to see the ex, take it real slow for the both of you. If you're long-term compatible, then there's no rush, right? Your ex-fiancé showing up isn't the problem. Your doubt and uncertainty about your current relationship is the real problem. If you were happy and secure in the current relationship, your ex could show up at any time and it would mean nothing to you. You should not be moving in with your current boyfriend. Your relationship is not in a good enough place for that. I feel like I already know how this situation is going to end though. It doesn't sound like either relationship is right for you in the long run. I wouldn't blow up your current one for your ex. Just try to be stable for now. We tend to repeat our traumas. Yeah, I think dating in general should be put on hold till you've got a good relationship with yourself. Even being in therapy for a while, you might not be ready yet. See if you can get out of that lease somehow and maybe just ride solo for a year. Super nice guy cheated on you, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. I did not find out my significant other cheated on me till after we moved in together. Break up with the current cheater co-leaseholder. He lied and disseminated. Give the old boyfriend a chance. Spend some time with him, see if your life feels better, bet it does.